Cloud, 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 cloud. Just last week, I was at a conference and I took all these pictures. About 75% of the vendors were professing the cloud was the differentiator in their product and why you should use it. And I wanted to talk today at like a 50,000 foot view about what the cloud is. The first thing you have to understand are the three prevalent types of cloud in the market right now. The first being the public cloud. You see AWS on the NFL, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft's Azure, and Google Cloud are the three large public cloud providers. The public cloud just essentially means you can create an account and start building your cloud right off the bat. So publicly accessible and very easy to get started. Private clouds are generally bespoke and tailor-built. So this is your company investing in a data center, building their own private cloud, or working with a third-party vendor to leverage a cloud resource that they have that they privately built. And the last is a hybrid cloud. So taking the best of both worlds from the public and private and combining those. The industry verbiage right now is HCI, which is hyper-converged infrastructure, which is basically using virtualization to create a singular platform while pulling in the best of public and private worlds to really build the most resilient cloud architecture possible. So these are the three types of clouds right now, with hybrid being the most prevalent deployment model. Some of the core benefits you should be realizing when using the cloud are security. Many of these platforms have on-platform security that natively integrates with workloads that you're running in the cloud. Just because you're using the cloud does not mean you are more secure. That's a big misconception that I see everywhere. And that's something you have to understand when evaluating providers, is understanding the security controls that are in place and the available options to you to, build your own controls. Continuity. These cloud providers have spent a lot of money building their cloud environments, and generally they have very strong continuity options, geographical redundancies. If there's an outage in one region, you can easily set up a system where it spins up your workloads in a different region to make your resources continually available. Flexibility. The ease to really change things within the cloud is very strong, and add new services or remove services. It's extremely flexible, especially in the public cloud, because they've invested so much money and there's so many services within these cloud portfolios. And then scalability. Really using the cloud for what you need it at any given time, whether that's going up or going down. The ability to scale is a very, very strong benefit, because gone are the days where, hey, we added 20 users, we need to buy a new server, waiting for that server to come in, procure it, and deploy it. That's just a couple clicks in any of these cloud providers nowadays, because they already have that headroom for you to grow. Some of the key takeaways you should get from this are, not all cloud solutions are the same. Understand what you're getting when you buy into the cloud with any given vendor. Be wary of vendors pushing the cloud as the reason to use their product. They're trying to trick you in a lot of cases, and just because they're using the cloud doesn't mean they're realizing those cloud benefits, and it doesn't mean your business is going to realize those cloud benefits. So just be wary and make sure you do your due diligence. When we're talking about the cloud and using the cloud that vendors are providing, you still have an obligation to secure that data that you're putting in those clouds. So the risk still lies with you, even if you're taking your customer's data and putting it in your application, which is in the vendor cloud. Your obligation to secure and back that data up is still on you. So make sure you know your obligations to your customers and internally your own security practices. We spend about 15 to 20 hours a week filling out security questionnaires on behalf of our customers. So we always encourage our customers when looking at vendor-provided clouds to give them a security question to make sure their baseline is at least the same, if not better than yours. And last but not least, have a line of questioning to ask all your vendors to compare them on the same playing field. So just wanted to quickly touch on, what is the cloud, what you should be realizing from the cloud, and some of the key takeaways when evaluating cloud technologies. If you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a message. All my contact info is in the description below, and so is the info for ProSource. But I hope this helped you get a basic understanding of the cloud, the types of clouds, and some of the key features you should be realizing. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.